Can you hear this? Can you guys hear this? These are our guinea pigs, and they're really loud. I know. Can everyone hear us? Okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, Lauren has a fascination over bald animals. The only one I do not want in this house is that one dog that's like, oh my God, you guys can't hear me still? What about now? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Good. All right, let's try this again. I think it's because the house doesn't have service in certain parts of the house. So, okay. Lights off. It's story time. All right, buddy. Daddy's crawling in bed with your Minecraft sheets. And what are these two books doing in here? Oh, you got Dennis? Oh, only one book, so Odin. All the people online are probably gonna be really bored anyways. All right, here we go. Time for bed? Ew, what is that?
Oh, no.
Is that a cat booger? Don't rub it on me, ew!
Don't. Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, no.
Is that a cat booger? That was so gross. All right.
There is more.
Huh?
No, Yoda.
Well, don't let him jump off. Okay, get him. All right. You know what? Let's read this book.
Dude, that was disgusting.
We have our light. We're in our house.
How new is that?
All right, bub.
Yeah.
Homework Hassle by the Berenstain Bears. That's so gross, the cat booger. I know. All right.
It even smells bad.
Ew. Can you see it? First page.
Hey, that's my name.
They're saying sweet dreams, Odin. Okay, bub. Homework Hassle. Let's see. All right. Mama was sitting in her favorite chair, straightening up her sewing basket, when she sniffed the air and said, "What's that funny smell?" Papa looked up from the evening paper and sampled the air. He said. It smells like garbage, said Mama. It smells like garbage. Papa sniffed again. Now, where do you suppose? Oh my God, this is annoying. That's just the lighting. Oh, whatever. You can see it. I'll tell you where, I suppose, said Mama, who had put aside her sewing basket and sniffed around the room. It's coming from Brother's backpack. Ew. What's in the backpack, Odin? You don't know? Okay. And sure enough, it was. There was an old banana peel, a brown apple core, and a moldy piece of bread in Brother's backpack. Yuckies. But that wasn't all there was in Brother's backpack. Among the books and papers was a letter. It was old and wrinkled, and it was from his teacher. You hear me? Mama read it. Then she passed it to Papa. After Papa read it, he looked across the table at Brother, who was doing his homework. Does that look like Dada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Busted. Look, Sister Bear. She's like, uh-oh, you're in trouble now. At least he was supposed to be doing his homework, And maybe he was. But it was hard to tell by looking at him. He had a card table set up in front of the television, which was showing his favorite program, The Bear Stooges. He was listening to his boombox and talking into a cell phone at the same time. There was a game bear and a bowl of popcorn on the TV. And oh yes, there were some school books and a paper and pencil too. Let's see. Excuse me, young sir, said Papa. Is this the Mars space station? I'll get back to you, Fred, said Brother. He put down the cell phone and turned off the boombox. I'm not quite reading you, Dad. Look at him. He's being a smart butt. You're not reading much of anything according to this letter from your teacher. You may as well have been on Mars for all the attention you've been paying to your homework lately, said Papa. Letter? What letter? Asked Brother. This old wrinkled letter that Mama found in your backpack, said Papa. The letter may have been old and wrinkled, but its message was clear. What does that letter say, Odin? It said, Dear parent, I regret to report that Brother Bear has fallen too far behind in his homework. Please call me, yours truly, Teacher Bob. Uh-oh. In my backpack, said Brother. I thought my backpack was private. When something starts to smell like garbage, said Mama, it isn't private anymore. Wah, wah. Sister Bear couldn't resist putting her 2 cents in. Is that Saoirse Odin? Mm-hmm. She's always acting that way, huh? I don't see how you expect Brother to keep up with his homework. He has so many more interesting things to do. There's soccer, basketball, video games, going around like a big shot, and girls. Brother turned on Sister. Why, you little... That will be quite enough, Sister, said Papa. Why don't you go do your own homework? It kind of seems like this is happening in our house sometimes. It's all done, said Sister. See, you call those scribbles homework? You little twerp, shouted Brother. Now, said Mama, let's everyone calm down and try to figure out what the problem is. I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is too much homework. Vocabulary, homework, arithmetic, homework, science homework. It's homework, homework, homework. Every subject, every day, till it's coming out of my ears. Is that funny? Okay. I'm doing my best. I'll keep going. Uh-huh, said Papa. Tell me, son, what is your homework for today? Adding and subtracting fractions and memorizing 2 stanzas of The Bear Stood on the Burning Deck. That really doesn't seem like too much homework to me, son, said Papa. Brother slumped and stared at the Bear Stooges, who were busy hitting one another on the head. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You're too young to know who the 3 Stooges were, Odin. Oh, Mama and Dad are mad. Look at that. I'm not hearing any sort of explanation, said Papa. I guess that's because tonight's homework isn't really the problem. The problem is that you have been handing in your homework on a daily... Sorry, you haven't been handling... Say that again. You haven't been handing in your homework on a daily basis. You haven't been taking care of business. You've been falling behind. Gee, what's going to happen? Asked Brother as the living room phone rang. Uh-oh, look. Who do you think it is?
I don't know.
Do you think it could be the teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's the BRS, said Mama. For you, Papa. Take their number, and I'll call them back, said Papa. What's the BRS, Mama? Asked Sister. It's the Bears Revenue Service, said Mama. They collect taxes. This is actually pretty funny. What's going to happen, said Papa, is that there's not going to be any more Mars space station. No more boombox, no more popcorn. It's just you and your homework until you're all caught up. Can you see? But that'll take forever, moaned Brother. Nevertheless, said Papa. You just don't understand, said Brother, heading for the door. Where are you going? Asked Mama. Okay. I'm going for a walk, said Brother. As often happened when Brother had a problem and went for a walk, his feet led him to Gramps and Gran's just down the road. Gramps and Gran could tell Brother was in trouble as soon as they opened the door. After some milk and cookies, Brother told them the whole miserable story. The telltale letter, the missed assignments, the no television, the no video games, the no anything until he caught up. And he was so far behind, he'd never catch up. Oh, you'll catch up, said Gramps. Your father did. Huh? Said Brother. Same thing happened to your dad when he was your age, said Gramps. Of course, there was no television then. No television. No television, thought Brother. Wow, that would have been like really being on Mars. We had radio, continued Gramps. We still have it, of course, but radio was like television then. It had great stories every evening. There was a Western called Bear Smoke and Buck Brewing in the 25th century. Was sort of like Bear Track is now. And your dad listened to them while he did his homework. And he was big on sports just like you are. So he fell further and further behind. I clamped down on him. Just the way he's clamping down on you. Gee, thought Brother, Papa does understand. The thought that he'd gone through it all himself made Brother feel a little bit better. A stranger was meeting with Papa when Brother got home. He's from the BRS, said Sister. It has something to do with taxes. Looks like Papa hasn't been taking care of business either. Uh-oh. I don't think Papa was doing his homework either, huh? I wonder how old these books are. Anyways, the stranger was about to leave. We'll be glad to give you a little more time, but you're going to have to catch up, he said as he left. And that's how it worked out. Brother sat on one side of the card table, and Papa sat on the other side. It was a good lesson for both of them. Okay, Odin, it's time for bed. You have school tomorrow.
Okay.
Say goodnight, buddy.
Night.
Give me kisses. I'll give you. Mwah. I love you. All right.
There you go, Yoda.
You got the kitty? All right. What, Odin?
Can you lay with me?
Yeah, I'll be right back, okay?
No, please lay with me.
All right, I'll lay down. Good night, guys.